Hello everyone, it is Monday. It is my first week off uni, even though it's full of exams and exam study and assignment writing. I have not started editing last week's blog yet because I am busy doing my assignment. I need to get it done and then I'll start editing that to upload it. So it's going to be a later one, which you would have already known. As the weird thing about vlogs. But I'm so excited this week because all the bigger booktubers and that are going to BA and BookCon, and I love seeing all the vlogs and the collabs that get done, and I love BA and BookCon week, and I get so excited for the hauls and seeing what's coming and getting excited about all these books. And yeah, so I'm going to do my assignment, then I'll start editing. I have Once Upon a Time on in the background. I have A Court of Thorns and Roses, so I've got ACOTAR, and I am... Shut up, Killian. I am ready for my lazy night in. I'm probably going to actually open the window if I can hear like the wind and rain. And yeah. Hey guys, it is Wednesday and I realised I haven't filmed anything for today. I didn't film anything yesterday because I was just exam study, but today I had to do an assignment that is due after exams are finished, so I wanted to do it before I started properly studying, which was to actually rewrite a scene from Emperor's Soul with like a different narration style. So I went with second person because it is written in third person, so I thought I could really sink my teeth into that, which that is done now. I just have to write my exegesis and find references about the benefits of writing in second person and stuff like that to try and explain why I chose it. But yeah, that was my day. I have to go to basketball tonight, but yesterday I did read more of A Court of Thorns and Roses, so I have probably about 100 or so pages left of my reread of this, which I am loving. She is just about to hit Under the Mountain, so I am super excited for all of that and all the foreshadowing for Face End, because it's so interesting to read it knowing like how abusive Tamlin really is and where his intentions originally come from all the backstory that we get later on in the series. And I just find it really interesting. I'm kind of like, well, why did we actually like Tamlin? Why were we supposed to like Tamlin? And seeing how it's written and how quickly Feyre's opinion changes, and it's very jarring when you're reading it like looking for it. So I've been finding that really interesting. But yeah, that's been my day. I have work tomorrow and Friday night, and then half day on Saturday, which is really good. It is late Thursday night. It is 20 to 12 and I am doing my update for the day. I pretty much just did exam revision today. That's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow because I realised I needed to get a bit done. So that's all I focused on doing today, and it was a positive study day, so that was great. But I couldn't help myself. I felt like reading some comics. I don't own a lot of comic books or graphic novels. My brother does own quite a few, so I borrowed The Killing Joke and Civil War off him. But I had to buy my own as well. I do own some comic books. I own a couple Harley ones and some Justice League ones. I need to get a couple Iron Man ones as well. My boyfriend's got a few Batman ones, so we do have a little bit of a collection together. But I picked up 2 today because I went in for 1 and came out with 2. What is new? So the first one that I picked up, I still need to finish the full series before I read this, I think, and that is The Shades of Magic by V. Schwab. It is the Steel Prince, so it's in the Shades of Magic world, I believe, and I love that universe, so I'm in the middle of Gathering of Shadows. So I picked that one up to read when I finished Conjuring of Light, and then because my little Avengers heart can't take it, I need more. I saw today that she's officially filming. The Black Widow film is officially filming. There has been footage of Scarlet filming on set in her hair, not in a Black Widow getup, but with the hair and everything. So yeah, and like stunt double changeover. Like I'm pumped. So I picked up a Black Widow comic. It's the first volume in, I don't know if it's a new series or not, 2014, so definitely not a new series. And it is the Finely Woven Thread, So that is what I picked up today. As I said, so I borrowed The Killing Joke off my brother. This is, I think it's a hardback one, this one. So I've got that. My boyfriend also owns a copy. And then this is a hefter out of the comics that I borrowed. I've got Civil War off him, so I borrowed Civil War to read. I have this massive book. This is one of 2 volumes of my brother's, and it is like all information about every single Marvel character that there is. It's ridiculously filled with information, and I just feel like reading some comics because I need light reading while I'm in exam revision and final assignment writing. So I thought comics would be the best way to get my fill of reading but also be very light. I think this has turned into my weekly wrap-ups like spot. It's always in the corner of my bed because my arms are always really tired late at night. So there's no point in me holding up my phone because it just hurts. But I've had a somewhat successful reading week. I have almost finished my reread of A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have probably about 100 or so pages left, but it's Under the Mountain. It's the section that I read through the fastest, so I am excited to finish that. Hopefully I'll finish that tonight because I do plan on doing a little bit of reading before I go on full-on exam study tomorrow because my exam is in a few days. It's on Thursday, so study mode activated pretty much. My last night off, so I'm going to try and get as much non-school work done that I like to do online as I can. So a lot of writing and stuff and a bit of reading. But throughout my breaks I'm going to be reading comics this week because I think it's a comic week because Comic-Con is this coming Saturday, which is awesome. But I also I don't know how many pages I would be throughout this because it doesn't give you pages, but I'm a quarter of the way through The Killing Joke, which is Alan Moore and Brian Boland. And if you've never read The Killing Joke and you're a Batman fan, go read it. It's my brother's copy, but I highly recommend The Killing Joke. If you've seen the film, the first like half of it is not even in the comic. Like it starts off with like Batman in Arkham Asylum talking to Joker and going where is he in reference to Gordon. So I do highly recommend The Killing Joke. It's fabulous. It is one of the best Joker stories. I haven't bought Pop Funkos for a very long time, and that is simply because I just have pretty much all the ones I've wanted for a very long time. But I found a few today, as you can see the boxes behind me, so I'm going to show you those ones. I am thinking of doing a Pop Funko haul, like not haul but like collection video as well, like I did for my Woodmarks, because I do have a lot of them are in storage in that section of my cupboard at the moment because I haven't worked out. I think I need to reorganize my bookshelf again and then work out where I want them all, but I do have a lot of my Disney princesses and all my Once Upon a Time pops out at the moment. They're in a whole new spot, but I picked up 3 new ones. So I picked up Black Widow from the Avengers Endgame collection. She's my favourite character. And if you've seen Endgame, there's I picked it up simply because of that. Like, I can't really say much without spoiling it because I know people still haven't seen it, and like Endgame, like I know the Russo brothers have already lifted their Endgame spoiler like ban, but people still haven't seen it, so I'm not going to do any major spoilers. But I picked her up. I do keep mine out of the box because I like to display them. It has all the details you want. That's awesome, it doesn't come off. Awesome. So yeah, she's in the special new suit. She's got her blonde tip in her braid, which is exactly how Scarlett wears her hair in the film. They have one singular braid across and then a natural braid at the back, and got the batons, and it also comes with a kickstand because the bobblehead pops are always really heavy and they always fall, so they've been putting them with stands lately, but And then they had a buy one get one free on $12 pops and under at Zing. So I love Boy Meets World and I loved Girl Meets World, but Boy Meets World was just fabulous. If you've never watched the show, I'm pretty sure all of it's actually on YouTube, so I highly recommend it. It's incredible, so funny. It was such a great show for the generation that saw it and future generations to watch. But they came out with Corey and Topanga, and I love Corey and Topanga. They're incredible, and they were both in their $12 buy one get one free. So there's Topanga with their little book, and then Corey Matthews. So that's my little pop haul for the end of the week and my reading wrap up. I haven't finished a book this week, unlike last week where I finished Sadie, but yeah, so as I said, it is Comic Con this coming week and my exams are officially starting, so it's going to be an interesting vlog next week. But yeah, and I'm going to upload my Wonder Crate unboxing. I know I was supposed to upload it this week, but I never got around to editing it, so I'm going to do that. So watching this haphazard video, they're all haphazard, let's be real, but I'll see you guys next week in a new video. Bye!